Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because the recording is now up, which means this is your host, Kazar Spell. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright Trilogy. We're going to be starting with the first game again, and for those of you who do not remember what happened in the last episode, we did a lot of court shenanigans, did the final day of investigation for case number 4 of the first game, and now we did get tasered. That was fun, and then we immediately went to court.
Starting with the first game again. All right, everyone, get ready because we're starting all over.
Yeah, I meant we're starting the first game back up.
Oh, and I don't have to voice all of the female characters this time.
This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea?
Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
She's still electrical.
You a Pokemon? What are you, a Pikachu? What the heck?
Legitimately, though, I have that problem. I generate static electricity so bad.
Well, you get stun
You don't hold it in repeatedly after getting zapped.
You don't see me at my job. I shock everything. It's kind of a problem. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick.
Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Oh, look at that, me caring about him.
Wow! What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back.
Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge.
Just discharge.
Right. Good idea. Maybe the fire department can help.
Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out.
That's something you should have said out loud, Phoenix. Oh.
Oh, God, I know. Pal!
Sorry.
What's got into that girl?
Detective Gumshoe.
Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Good morning.
How did it go, Detective?
How did it go, Detective? Oh, sorry. Actually, I don't know why I read that. Wow. Because he was moving while it happened, so I thought he was
breathing.
Talking. Yeah. Have no fear. As promised, I captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired.
Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. Why is this still the biggest concern? Maya, like Brad said, is a Pikachu right now. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm going to prove it. Maya, can you just I don't know, is this legal to hug the prosecution?
Does he have a pacemaker?
Goodness.
Max is ready for murder. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Miles Edgeworth.
Of Miss Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah.
I almost said Mister.
The defense is ready!
You don't sound ready, Mr. Wright.
The prosecution is ready.
Could give it a little bit more energy, Von Karma.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, Sue.
Ellipses.
There we go.
Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come Come on, don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
He didn't say anything. Very
He
well,
said understood.
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this.
Why would the caretaker confirm he's a murderer?
I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please, bring the witness into the courtroom.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness. Why did you run away yesterday?
Jerks. The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
The man is sleeping. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony.
He's doing the honk me.
Honk shoe.
Hmm? I'm really sorry about yesterday. About just leaving yesterday like that. I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. Nothing. I went to buy some food for policy. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those emotive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is.
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm going to prove it. Unfortunately, we don't have that piece of paper anymore that Phoenix flagrantly flapped in front of Von Karma's face before we got stun-gunned.
It would have been so very useful.
I'm just gonna start pressing. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed.
Of course, you gave me the evidence.
They both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Food?
Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmet, you see. Gourmand?
Gourmand.
She only eats these gourmand. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. Don't we have them in the big pet shop downtown?
But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack?
Well, I forgot. I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometime. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct?
Yep, seems like it.
Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
Oh, you vindictive punk nugget.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you came to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
You don't get what Von Karma's plan is. If he gets the guy dismissed for being mentally unsound, then he is going to prove that he was a witness to the murder. What? I mean, maybe. Let's see. One more. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do, without presenting any evidence.
Wow.
You had
my
a grudge against
attorney
Edward
badge.
and the victim. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying.
He can
about
form
his
new
murder.
grudges.
Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until the trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
No.
Too
Yes.
bad.
Yes, Your Honor.
You've been saying the same thing over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies!
Order. Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying? Are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb on
Bruh.
Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name.
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff.
What? Yogi? That name seems familiar.
From a
Not an average
Hanna-Barbera cartoon.
Oh. Johnny Yogi from the DO6 incident.
How does he... His memory is so selective. It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case.
What? What does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Tisk. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi? Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now. and I've got nowhere else to go.
Nick. How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
It's okay, it's actually quite simple. Your Honor! Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
That makes sense. Oh boy, lag again.
Huh?
I'm so very, very
lagging.
sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, that was my line. I think I was confused by your statement. Why?
Because it was just lagging for me, so I didn't.
Oh my god.
The witness has no fingerprints.
He lost them in an incident.
What? What? No fingerprints?
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with this stuff, yep.
What? Yogi, you sneak! You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past.
Well, the witness has no fingerprints. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
No! Rip his teeth out, dental records!
What will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no.
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
Nick, what are we going to do?
I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do?
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, hmm?
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma.
Do it.
Wait a second.
Do it.
Wait.
Cross-examine his parrot?
What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to...
Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal!
Take Mr. Vakama up.
Duck.
Isaac?
Yeah, I
He
read
did
this
say
line.
He did say it. On my proposal.
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's parrot.
Oh, order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce, I object.
Too bad, Mr. Von Karma. No take-backsies.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Mr. Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Just throw me at him, Nick. Nick, this is crazy.
I just
Haze him.
well, first off, I don't have anything
Maya,
rubber to
quick, use
grab you with.
Thunderbolt.
Volt tackle. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
Yeah. Let the parrot take the stand. I will
Where's it
cross-examine
taking
her, Your Honor.
What?
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Von Karma, Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence, except the parrot. She's my last chance.
Hey, what about Larry?
Yeah, Larry.
What about Larry? Anyway, at least I think so.
You were calling him a beautiful man last stream, but now he's nothing.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Pretty bird.
That's quite a bird.
Hello.
Please tell us your name. Name? Judge, why are you fighting with the parrot? The witness is ignoring me.
It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Very well. Witness.
Answer the question or I'll hold you in contempt.
Who is your owner? Please testify for us.
Hello, Wright.
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far.
Beginning confrontation. Did you mean goodbye?
The bird makes a good point.
Hello indeed.
It is time for greetings.
Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right.
What are you going to do, Nick?
Cross-examine the hell out of the bird. I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Get your sister, please.
Look at tab.
We need a better
Press tab.
lawyer. Please push tab. You gotta press the bird.
Use the bird as
Damn, your
evidence.
Chinese bad, so you're more powerful than it.
Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her.
Right, what do I say?
Have we forgotten something? Remember the DL6? As I recall, 2 days ago.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Remember when Polly was background art?
Yeah.
Don't forget DL6, bro.
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6.
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello, what?
They changed the password. That's not what you're supposed to say.
I find that interesting. I've never heard of untraining a parrot to say something.
Forgot. Something we forgot.
Hello, what?
It's not working, Nick. She won't say it.
This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright.
Wait! Don't tell me Von Karma expected this! He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond if we asked if we forgotten anything? Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot.
Can't believe I'm speaking to you. Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi.
Okay, this is gonna repeat. You gotta press the other options. what's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name.
Polly, what's your name?
Holy, rock.
Mr. Wright. We established that this bear is named Polly.
You asked first.
Does this have anything to do with their owner's identity?
Of course. Yes, it does.
What?
Weird.
Oh, sorry. Fascinating. You claim that the parent's name will prove her owner's identity. Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking bluffing a little too far?
Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that this parent's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... There we go. Suspect data. I should have read this earlier.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
DL6 case file.
That's quite a large file you have there.
Impressed.
Which page is this proof on, then? Show us or stop wasting our time.
Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
It's on the suspect data page.
What?
This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly?
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. This got really dark.
I
It
see.
did.
Yeah. I guess that is possible.
Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all.
I mean, it kind of is. Polly seems like a very generic parrot name.
Yeah. Like, you always hear the Polly want a cracker.
My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix.
She loves you after all.
Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
I mean, if you'll give us permission, I guess.
No.
Oh, no.
That's Karma's line.
Oh, she's only 7 years old.
Indeed. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial.
Oh, yeah. Von Karma does have kids. Absolutely. Is Slurp's PNG broken? I don't know, is it?
Is it? How did this man
It says
have
that you're
Riz?
eternally, like, muted.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Hang on. How did Von Karma, of all people, have the Riz to marry someone and have kids?
Does that fix it? This has been said over and over. We do not want to hear about Von Karma's perfect sex, okay?
What?
This is the first time I'm hearing of it.
Oh, you've never heard that? We don't want to know what he considers. Oh, it must be perfect. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Like, none of that, please.
Wow.
We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that?
Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence.
Right. But what?
Better lawyer.
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Yes, Parrot.
This brings
continue.
to mind a saying I use a little bit often. Once is suspicious, twice is coincident. No, once is a coincidence, twice is suspicious, 3 or more times is a pattern.
Gotta do this one more time.
Right, what do I say?
Maybe I'll get her to say that safe number of that safe.
Huh? The safe? Why?
Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay?
Holly, what was the number to the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parents.
Yeah, just blurting out the man's codes. Hey, Polly, what's his PIN number? One of those wacky 4
What's
digits
my
on the back,
browser
Polly.
history?
Well, Mr. Wright, you are claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is?
Tell us who the safe is.
Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
The date of the case.
There it is, right there.
Yeah.
Gosh, this happened 23 years ago.
23 years.
The DL6 case file? What is this obsession with you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number?
It's on the case summary page.
The case is summary.
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident, December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228. He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. Certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
Bah, this is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card number to 0001 because I'm number 1.
Quickly, we rob him.
Rob him.
Snatch
Get
the
him,
wallet.
Maya! Take his wallet!
Polly,
Steal
what's
his
Von
money.
Karma's wacky 3 digits on the back?
This has nothing to do with the date. Nothing.
Write that down, write that down.
At the courtroom just whooping out pins.
I read it.
Oh, okay. But one more thing. I do have to ask Chad, do you really need to write that down? 1?
I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence. That's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me.
No, it's merely suspicious. What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately. Witness? Tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember.
Nah, it's okay.
What the hell?
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done.
Whoa, he's hot now.
Oh god.
Lost a tooth, but yeah.
He looks totally different.
Polly,
run by the-
Yogi, I think. Finally.
He's actually a medium.
To hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yami Yogi. Yani Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
15 years ago. Order! Order! Yana Yogi! So, was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Could you imagine if he said, right now, prove it?
Ooh, that would be disgusting.
Aye, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancée, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived with a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles and Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Okay, I can understand the whole revenge on Robert Hammond thing. Miles was like, what, 5?
Yeah.
He's like 7 or 8.
About 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth?
Same brain cell.
What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
That proceeded automatically, by the way.
Von Karma. Where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor.
He didn't see what happened. He looked away.
I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then, the defendant Miles Edgeworth is...
Innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So we'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Sucks for the person who has to clean that confetti.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't one, Karma. Wait, but that means... No, Maya!
Sorry.
No, wait, it's Edgeworth!
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
Why are you pointing at me?
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Max.
Nick.
I'll get the chloroform.
Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell him he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
Hit him with the frying pan.
He's going to tell them he killed his own dad.
Oh, what do I do? The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
No. He's right. I wanted to leave, but you people just don't be quiet, but we have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
Yes.
You mean, in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me.
Dun dun dun!
The end. Come back next week.
Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me!
Dun,
Why
dun,
is he pointing?
dun!
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. Not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now.
Yeah, screw submitting evidence and getting everything checked. Right here, right now, let's go.
We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the proper course of action to take. Court is adjourned. Jeez, you people.
Judge, it's the first game. How can you
Yeah, they
already
are.
be sick of us? We have like
They are
5 more to go.
trying him even though he was a child.
I'm sorry, Wright.
You should be! We almost got away!
I've just wasted all your effort.
You did. You better still pay me.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad?
I didn't want to believe it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished.
Yeah, and we would have gone away with it too if it weren't for that meddling Edgeworth.
Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
No, sometimes it's manslaughter.
This is crazy. Just crazy.
That was crazy once.
Nick, what are you doing?
Slamming my head against the wall. Well, I mean, oh. I was just reading through the court record once more.
You mean you press tab?
Yeah, I pressed tab.
You're reading?
Yeah.
You're reading by your own volition?
Shut up. I'm reading.
Your case for what?
Huh? Isn't it obvious? I gotta prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent.
What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it.
And he's a dirty liar. Especially
He
that
confessed
suit.
that
How
he
long have
did
you been
it in court.
I'm sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me.
Right.
Why are we tightening our belts?
Because he's not going to pay us until he gets an innocent verdict.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge,
No.
Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitation on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
How are you gonna do that?
I see.
I
Does
just
the defense have
admit
any
that I don't
objections?
do things by the book.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Brett, I
He
love
literally
the
tased the
condescending tone
opposing-
you used. It was great.
Yeah. He tased the opposite party.
I know, but he just
wants to run it by the book.
everyone. It's like as unconventional as may seem. Let's do it the right way.
No, Your Honor. On Karma. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth. 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work.
Please, please.
Try Jimmy get in the lock, Phoenix. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
Not until now you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out and I lost my memory of the events.
The same claim as Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only 2 things. I know my father lost and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case.
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. So, there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator?
Yes, myself, my father, and Yanni Yogi. We were fine at first. But then as time passed and no one came to help...
What did you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do?
Suck on your thumb?
I was scared, trembling in the corner.
Yeah, that's about right.
But then...
What was it?
a pistol.
Then why didn't you say that?
I assume it was the bailiff Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
You know, I'm gonna throw this out there. This would be 2 times that Edgeworth picked up a gun he shouldn't have for no reason.
He never learns.
Every time he sees a gun, he just has to pick it up.
Yeah.
He's a little stupid.
Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous. But the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
Do you mean thin?
Dick? What?
We're
Thick.
running out of air. But then again, maybe CO2, whatever.
So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze.
The gun fired once?
Yes. I think, after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream!
The scream.
The movie.
To this day,
Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
there it is. One part of that testimony that contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. Better find out, and quick. Does anyone know, or am I dumb?
I don't remember.
Let's take a
The
look at the
attorney
DL6
badge.
case.
It's definitely the attorney badge.
Aha! There it
Oh,
is.
that was fired twice. Which page was that?
Oh,
He's gonna
weird.
call us out. Victim
That was
data.
the victim data.
Lagging.
There it goes.
Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't.
Oh!
What?
Look at this file one more time. It's not a photograph. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
And what does that have to do with anything?
I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on.
It's like
what we're
3
gonna do.
pages, each page being half a paragraph. This is 2
We're doing it by the
sentences.
book bit, right?
Look, old man,
We
you
were
can
literally
read,
about to tell
okay?
him what page it was on.
Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
Look at the victim. It doesn't have the same ring to it. In this file, it says quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard 1 gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with the incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point. Mr. Wright.
Always do.
The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case?
Do we?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, it could be
I
in the
think it was with
photograph.
Gregory. Yeah, the photograph with
Check the
Gregory.
photograph
Look at
real
it. Yeah,
quick.
look at it.
There's a shot right there in the window.
Okay. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. Do you have evidence that the second fire in the pistol is related to this incident?
Look at this photograph.
Damn it, right.
This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. You can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
So, let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots are fired? Where?
I'm gonna shove this down his throat.
No.
Your Honor,
Contempt of court.
please get a clue.
And some glasses.
And Scooby-Doo.
As should be obvious, the contradiction is here.
I see. A bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Oh, order! Order! That's right. You're driving at.
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out? In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course!
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
The case summary? That's on page 1!
In tab.
Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
Not if it fired out of the elevator.
He does have a point.
For Max, yeah, it would have been found outside of the elevator.
Yeah,
Unless it was
like
on
it would
someone.
have.
That second
Yeah.
bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that
Baby
claimed
logic.
It's so funny knowing where the second bullet is.
the bullet
Yeah.
that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son.
Don't spoil it, if you know.
No, but still, it's funny.
That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth.
I agree with Slurp.
It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Commerce says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet.
I don't know, they they seem to let the lawyers do the investigating.
So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
I'm going to stab you. I mean, how'd this happen? I don't believe that the second
Stab me in,
bullet
coach.
didn't exist.
We all know the judge made wisdom his dump stat.
Yeah.
That's
No, his intelligence is his dumb stat, his wisdom is next. Have I been wrong about this whole incident?
What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection?
I'm sorry, Maya.
What?
It looks like I was wrong.
Nick?
If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing.
No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent.
I'm sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else, who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years.
Nick.
Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
precisely.
would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Oh, I was distracted.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt.
Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. As we established multiple times, therefore I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now.
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections?
I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There are so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words.
There's one word he should be
Mr.
saying
Wright?
right now.
Your Honor, I object.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
You're mean.
Nick,
I don't know. His case is perfect.
oh no.
Gah! Must exist. Oh, what's Mia?
The second bullet.
What? What'd you just say?
Nothing.
The second bullet must exist. But where?
Someone took it.
Waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright.
Wait, Your Honor.
Hmm?
The second bullet, it existed.
What? But we just heard proof that it did not exist.
I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened.
What? Who?
The murderer!
The murderer! Then tell us just who this murderer.
I'm still thinking about that one.
So the criminal took the second bullet, but why?
Huh?
First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet?
Why would the murderer spend time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
They had to take it.
Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean?
You're thinking too more normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
That was crazy.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor? I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take the bullet.
had to? Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Well, for instance... what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer?
The bullet hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know?
Everybody just quiet.
Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer shot himself a shot. They left with the second bullet still inside of them? There's leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime.
Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes.
There's a problem with that. The other two people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yada Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
The murderer came from outside. Yes. Paul, you want to get this for having no lines? Or wait, is this Phoenix?
Sure thing.
This is Phoenix still talking.
Sorry. My
There
bad.
you go.
The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges in the bullet. The bullet goes through the elevator and hits the strange-looking man outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. It's all you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the oh my gosh, I can't speak. Yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
So you admit Miles Edgeworth's innocence?
Yeah, I know, right?
I mean, there was one murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident? He's right. I can't think of anyone.
Hey, Nick.
Huh?
I just thought of something really crazy.
Crazy?
Me?
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
That's me, isn't it? Great
Yeah,
yes,
slurp.
dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shuffle for karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of his prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock?
But took it because he was injured.
Which would mean
It could only mean one thing.
he was the murderer in the DL6 incident.
He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth.
It was Von Karma!
Oh, man!
Oh, Mr. Wright, you seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Oh boy, lag. Oh.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now?
Go ahead.
Your
I
Honor!
will be right back.
There is a suspect! One lone suspect!
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma!
Von Karma?
Ellipses. You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there?
Good sheep impression, sir.
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weatherboy?
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright?
Right here, right now.
Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no
Was
use.
he killed too? Edgeworth?
Oh no, the lag queue is.
Yeah,
oh.
I know. I'm currently experiencing technical difficulties. Fantastic, I know. Should be stabilizing soon.
It's not a stream.
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues.
That's what we need blue clues for.
He probably
not
didn't
perfect, it's
undergo
ridiculous.
surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Ugh, nobody's that perfect.
So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane.
No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but... where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Like, would there still be evidence if you went to another country and got operated on?
Yeah, I mean...
Yes.
Remove his clothes, search his body.
Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much.
What?
The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... the
Oh
metal
shoot, we
detector!
actually still have it.
We have the metal detector.
When did we get this thing?
When did
I
we
remember getting that.
We got it back whenever we got Missile. Like, it was during
My
that
god,
sequence
that's
with
so
the police.
long ago.
It was so long ago.
It's this case though, that's amazing.
Von Karma's perfect. He
wait,
wouldn't
they didn't
risk
give that back?
surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask,
Wait, we could've
where's
kept
that bullet
Missile?
now? What? Oh, sorry, I thought Max said something. I think it
I was like,
unlikely
wait, we
that
didn't
Von...
have to give Missile back? We got to keep it?
Yeah. I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean?
I do. there is a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma.
Giving him lead poisoning to this day.
Maybe that's why he's so cranky.
It's not even impossible. For all these years.
Well, there's only one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
Run this over you, Von Karma getting run over by a metal detector.
He has a pacemaker. What if he has a pacemaker? That'll mess him up.
I refuse!
You refuse? What refusing this means? You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Order.
Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector.
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said it had to end right here, right now.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean?
It means I can hit him with it really, really hard by accident. I mean, I don't know, but we have to give it a shot. He reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma.
You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
What?
I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to the DL6 incident.
I love how Miles Edwards is just standing there.
Yep.
But, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Can you prove it isn't? Prove!
Unfortunately, he has a point.
I have no obligation to prove anything.
Yes, you do.
The only thing is... you first.
It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here.
The thing is, we can...
Not I.
Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any DL6 evidence.
That's part of the DLC.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof!
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof.
attorney's badge.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
A
That's...
picture of Mia's mom.
Oh my gosh.
That's a bullet.
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings?
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma... The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth.
But that would take days.
Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma?
I don't even know how to...
Scream. I've heard that weak and vacillating scream before.
Damn, dude.
Wait, I know. Polly.
Wait,
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you.
I love that we gave Folly this voice despite, like, some of us knowing
Slurpee
yada
yada.
this was Slurp's character.
Well, it would have been spoilers
He,
at the time.
after the brain damage, he developed an Irish accent. It's fine.
Yeah. Stop breathing
Oh my
my air.
The incident really changed him.
Get away!
all Irish people have brain damage.
Oh no.
Get away from my
No.
father! It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma?
So it was you.
You and your father are my curse!
Bruh.
Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record.
It's gonna give him some brain damage.
And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you! I'll bury you with my bare hands! Death!
Is
Death!
there any intent of murder?
15 years earlier.
That was 10 years before
Chief
Deep Ass Jet showed
Prosecutor,
up.
I'm sorry.
Isaac, you want this one?
No, it's okay. We can give it to Folly.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Bon
Folly has
Karma.
more lines.
It's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth.
Ginkleberg.
I think this is
Like
I
a
think-
okay.
Yeah, I think this is Connor.
Okay. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure.
Bro, it's not that serious.
Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going.
You must have never lost before, and then like
The
when he
room
finally
was
did-
pitch black. The lights must have gone out.
We know this is the first time he's ever lost anything in his entire life, probably.
Yeah.
I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder.
You know, I do think it's funny, like, let's be real, Von Karma's one of the worst pieces of shit in this game so far. But it's still really funny to imagine him just going like, man, I lost. This is the worst day of my life. Immediately shot with a pistol for no reason.
I can't believe this could get any worse. This has to be as bad as
On
it
the
gets.
wound.
Over my shoulder.
Just then the lights came back on. The elevator doors opened before my eyes.
Why does he kind of look like a pirate here?
I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
They reuse that asset.
Yeah, they reused the one
And
from
nobody in
the
the
boat
courtroom heard that.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious.
Which is why the spirit medium thing failed.
scene. Yep.
He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
Why are you so smug? You lost.
Yeah, I love that if this was realistic, there would be blood coming from his forehead that he just cracked open. And he would not be anywhere
Oh,
near
yeah.
as smug.
Just a huge crack in the wall behind him.
Yeah.
Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door?
Oh, cute.
I know.
Queenie pointed out that. Yeah. Okay.
Judge,
What?
what are you doing?
He's still commanding.
Do
the
your
judge.
job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. Appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You are innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Objection.
No. No.
Not
No,
guilty.
this day will
Part
end.
2, Electric Boogaloo.
They still have the confetti, which is funny.
Yeah.
They should not have confetti down.
There's more confetti. Or they reused it.
That is
They
all. This court is adjourned.
reloaded during the 5-minute.
The bailiffs have to put the confetti back up there every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. They would just reuse the same confetti. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 2. 3 days after Christmas.
Nick, we did it!
3 days after Christmas means it's already Christmas.
Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual.
He's gonna get the death penalty.
He is.
He's pretending to be all cool, but inside, you crushed him, Nick. Crushed.
His life is kind of like he's gonna die because of us. Almost directly.
His life is now forfeit.
I gotta say, I'm impressed.
It was pretty close though. I was sure we'd had it.
I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time, myself. But now, it's all just a good memory.
So it's finally over, Edgeworth, and nothing will bring your father back.
Oh my.
Damn!
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this.
I know, try thank you.
Also, you're getting a compliment in chat for your voice for Maya.
Yeah, Max.
Oh, thank you.
I see. Thank you, Wright.
You're welcome.
I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth.
She's got you there.
Brad.
Ooh, Brad gets to not
Oh.
be dead.
What? How the heck do?
It's a
Woo!
Just
Woo!
You gotta clip the mic.
Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you.
I see.
Could also pay Phoenix.
Yeah, please.
What you got from it was just the whoop.
I feel foolish.
You should have seen how you looked.
Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. What is that word? Oh god, Folly gets a line!
Hey,
No! Sorry, I got too excited. No!
Lana!
Sorry, flagging a bit.
Yeah.
Y'all were great in there.
Thank you!
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
I'm gonna put you in a headlock.
There you did. Oh my.
Just try it. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar.
if no one was there?
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh?
Speaking of which, what are you gonna do now, Lotta?
Who, me? Oh, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad. No, it's not.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Come on out, hot dog guy.
Run.
It's over, Nick! My life! It's over!
Why the sad face, Larry?
Oh, Nick! I'm not long for this world. Did his girlfriend break up with him?
You don't look sick.
It's a fiancé! She's going to live in Paris! Paris, Nick!
Oh no, the
She's
thinker
leaving
statue
me
thing's gonna happen
behind.
all over again.
Should have seen that coming.
Give her a
It's 2 for 2. It's 2 for 2 that have left for Paris.
Yeah.
You're edgy. There you are.
Yes, here I am.
Whoop.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me to celebrate.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Brit.
Harry Butts, you come a long way tonight too. My treat, pal.
He's come a
you
long
come along
way.
tonight too. That's all.
You go a long way.
I don't know where Wade came in there. Sorry.
She was like, sorry, Lotta, not you.
Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the seed that questioned me. When you say his treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right?
I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me got money in it.
He paid you, but not me?
Hey, Phoenix.
Well, yeah, that's not strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly?
Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school?
$38? No. No! Larry, it was you?
What are you so surprised about, Wright?
Huh?
You knew?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day, 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history.
I was never good at history.
Edgeworth. You didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Oh, now you remember.
Yeah, too well.
Right, you may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts.
I know!
Really, Wright? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this show is an unexpected turn of events, eh?
Edgeworth.
Hmm?
You should have told me!
Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago.
This sent Phoenix on a lifelong path.
The statute of limitations ended today.
Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
Same Vince, though.
I'd say so, yes.
There you have it.
He was absent from school and still went
Where
to
does that
school.
leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did.
Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Bruh.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too.
That's what he said.
So do you, Larry.
Dad! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor!
The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father.
Way to bring down the mood.
I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself.
Yeah, you became freaking rich to punish yourself.
If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
Hey, you were Edge's defense and Phoenix's prosecutor.
Alternate reality.
Want to switch, right?
Hey, y'all. Line up. I'll take a photo.
Hey, photo time. Let's go.
And after that, dinner's on me.
Lana's still not invited.
Yeah, she never got invited.
And Isaac doesn't have a line. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention.
Wait, he didn't get to go for dinner?
Nope.
That's funny.
December
Sucks aside.
29th, 5:02 a.m. Red and Clo law offices.
Oh, I went a
Another
little
murder.
overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5 o'clock? Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter?
Good morning, Nick.
This letter sounds a lot like Maya.
You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick.
Goodbye? What time is it? Gah! The first trains for the mountains have already left! To the station! Who am I saying this to? Let's go!
That loud.
Oh no, we took our eyes off Maya overnight. She probably got framed for murder.
Oh, no.
That's 5 kinds in the chat.
I guess I'm too late.
Hey! Nick?
Maya! So, you're leaving?
Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay?
Wait!
What?
I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help.
Huh?
On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice.
You heard my sister?
Yes.
My dead sister?
Yeah, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end, when I thought we'd lost everything.
Oh, that's my sister for ya. Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry.
Did Mr. Grossberg really? I mean, I guess he did.
Yeah, he hinted that,
The
or
vacation.
he told us about
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick.
But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya.
Huh? I didn't do anything. Except get tased. All I did was wander around in a daze.
Whoa, you rhymed.
Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped.
The attorney's badge.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I present
A
that.
picture of your mother.
No, it's the bullet.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maya was clutching that.
A bullet?
Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me.
Nick.
Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you.
I'll be back soon.
Huh?
I'm going to complete my training and come back.
Okay. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless.
I don't know about that.
Ding, 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 ding.
So, this is it.
See you soon, Maya.
Oh boy, ending art.
Warm fuzzies.
Thanks, Nick.
And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was, become an inept one who's actually quite experienced. No, I'm just terrible, aren't I? Now for a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters that get interchanged so much that I can't say that anymore.
Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim?
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. So yeah, that was Phoenix Wright 1. There's still one more case, but it's kind of a post-game case.
Hey, pal, Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct. Okay, I can't talk. Okay, it's just going.
Whoop! Detective Gumshoe!
Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kind of like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
Yeah, very strange to be embarrassed by saying whoop.
Huh, Nick? I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at the cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a... I don't know what she said. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah.
They're always
Poor
leaving
Larry.
Larry.
A sheep. I can't see the full his head now. Yippee.
Also, get ready in case anyone has lines. Also, who are they talking to?
Oh,
Oh, wait,
gosh.
Brad was this guy.
Yep.
Who, right? Yeah, I remember. He's been busy lately. I don't know. Not ring one of my bells. Oh, God dang it! I'm sure he's grateful. It's
Yeah, I'm
just
so
flying
grateful.
by.
Oh, that's me. Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
How do you become a bellboy to
I don't even remember if that was the voice I did.
Yeah,
What was
that's
that?
about right.
How do you go from a
just
bellboy
like
to an owner?
Murder the
No
owner.
idea.
Murder.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's you. Finished, right? Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like that scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Does he
I
always
don't.
say that?
Yeah, although
Yep.
in the third
He
game he
does.
always talks about his hemorrhoids.
Oh no.
Yep.
God.
Also, who are all these people talking to?
Interviewer.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Did you know that finally put it in? There she goes.
She
I
got
can't keep up with that one. Sorry, guys.
It's alright.
They could be talking to Lotta Hart, and she might be doing like interview things. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
it could be Lada. Hey, you're right.
Pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe Mr. Wright for that. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kids' dreams, you know.
He's the pink princess.
Don't.
He's the pretty pink princess.
Don't.
We live in an
Don't.
inclusive age.
Oh, hey, it's Penny.
exists.
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is living at anyway?
The mountains.
In the mountains.
Under a
Nonsense.
waterfall.
Right? Oh, who's that? Oh, you want to talk? Let's talk. Pink Princess, alright? But you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It's kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age.
What kind of
The
young
monkey's
child
head
says
is still
that?
broken.
Good.
I think I
Why is
shot
the
myself
monkey's
with the
head
foot by
still
my
broken?
casting choice.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Oh, me? I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. I hope we get to see the photo.
We do.
We do.
Yeah, we
I've
do.
seen the photo.
There it is.
There she is.
Confetti!
That's really cute.
Oh.
It's a very nice photo.
It was Mr. Gumshoe who was doing the confetti every time.
The entire
Every
time.
single
Yeah.
time.
So, if you just got that game, keep in mind when these games first came out, that's $30 each on a Game Boy Advance. What'd you think of it?
It was
was
great.
I think it was fun. I like that it's all grouped together now and not
How
each
long are
individual
these?
game on a tiny GBA screen.
I mean, it doesn't follow the law.
It's also not,
Oh no, it definitely doesn't. I got very upset.
it's also not $90 altogether.
Oh, but here we go.
Freaking poison the well every time.
Oh, this is a good one.
This is also a long one.
It's raining.
Here's some context for you guys. This game was actually this case was created after the third game had already come out.
This was specifically for the DS to do like the microphone and the touch
Oh
screen.
jeez, what a spoiler.
Yeah, it's got 3D.
Oh, not
There's
The
him!
blue badger.
Yep.
By the way, Slurp,
my
which of
gosh.
us have Case 5 outfits?
Everyone. Oh, yeah, everyone.
Everyone?
Oh, I have one.
Yeah, I did everyone.
Oh.
No.
Unless
you
it's video
upload
game
them already?
characters, I don't think there's any. I haven't uploaded. You want me to upload them? I mean, put
Yeah,
them all
I
on?
mean, we might as well get into costume, show everyone
Alright, here we
what
go.
they
Yeah.
look like.
Here we go.
Everyone
just
get
a
into
second.
costume.
Alright, PNGs.
He wasn't ready for this.
Hang on, everyone, we gotta get
Slurp is a
new
demon.
outfits.
Armin
wait.
doesn't have one because he's Edgeworth.
I just saw the photo Folly posted, and the chick
Yeah,
is
take a look
probably
at that.
Discord is
Oh.
great.
It's really good.
Isaac, I just realized in the PNGs thing, you have a separate judge costume.
Yeah, no, he's wearing the wrong, different one, but it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. I think I just picked the wrong one. I think I have like 2 labeled Judge, and I just picked Judge without really paying attention to it.
One second. Q doesn't have one.
Oh.
I'm gonna send those in. Here we go. Well, I mean, you're.
Yo.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god. Oh my god. I just realized who Brad's gonna be.
What is it? Okay.
Also,
God.
this reminds me, Slurp, I showed my friends the cowboy one, and then one of them said it was Peak.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Also, I feel bad for Max getting 2 outfits because that science girl outfit she has is going to be, like, she's in every scene.
Yeah, just be quick and change into them every.
I guess you could change into the
Oh.
alt costume when she's relevant.
Yeah. Max,
It's
you
fine.
might have to do a lot of swapping.
I'll just create a macro for it. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Fujitech makes it so you can easily swap if you really want to, if you have that window open.
Unfound it all, Slurp swap them.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait, never mind. I think I'm just wrong.
Does Q out? No, I don't get one, but that's fine.
Yeah, I don't get one either.
Well,
I don't get
get
another new
one.
character for a long time.
Let's be real here. I'm not upset that Slurp didn't make me one. I'm more thankful that he made the ones he did.
Yeah, these are
Oh,
adorable.
that Meekins one is so cute.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
saw
it's
Slurp
so
making the
good.
Meekins one. While I was
Oh my
writing.
god, Isaacs.
Polly is
Yes.
blind? Oh yeah, she doesn't have glasses.
Yeah, I don't have my glasses
Yeah.
on.
Contacts. I just feel like give like tears and I make them red, easy.
Slurp, this is insane.
Yeah.
These are
Weird.
really
I have
cute.
just
Actually,
posted
I'm,
like,
that.
kind, it's
I'm
not
gonna
a
get
seal,
everyone
it's a peel.
like. I know I'm slowing the stream down. We're already going a little over time. I'm just making sure everyone like shows their characters off.
I love that I'm still just wearing shorts.
Yeah, it's a defining character trait.
I'm wearing a full suit, but with shorts instead of.
Yeah, and then you got Sir Frozenberg with the little cowboy hat.
Well, Isaac doesn't like
So
wearing hats, so
partner.
I gave Frozenberg the hat.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
to give you guys a time frame though, this is going to be probably one of the longest cases in all of the Phoenix Wright games we're going to play.
Mm-hmm.
One of
Oh
them.
boy.
Wow.
So, like, it's going to be longer than anything like the 3 games have because it was made after all of them. And the reason I'm saying this is normally as we play the series, the cases slowly get longer and longer, you know, because there's more twists and turns. But because this was made after all of them, it's just relatively short cases. And then, bam, this monster.
6 hours.
They used all their experience.
Yeah. Plus, we're going to have to do weird investigations.
Touchscreen investigations.
You mean there's more
How does the
turnouts?
microphone input? How does the microphone input and stuff like that? How did they adapt that?
I
in
literally
the
have not
PC
played this. We
version?
will find out.
Okay, awesome. You
I
better
know
blow
just
your
keep
microphone.
quiet.
They just have a microphone button. It's like you click on it to blow air.
Yeah, I have no idea how they're going to be doing the touch
Oh,
screen
that's
stuff.
what you meant.
What's
Like
Playing
how you're
around
just
with our,
playing with the PNGs.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just need to get everyone because I want everyone's outfits to be shown.
Then go with PNGs.
By the way, the Slurp one is still fantastic.
Yes,
So
I love the
cute.
Meekins.
I
Especially
love how I'm
Yelp
standing on Max.
Alright, also I'm trying to make it so I don't cover up too much of the... Who's this? Oh, I think this is Kusha I'm holding. No, wait. Who am I holding? Oh.
Slurp?
Different thing.
Could I just make Kusha the body? I can like make a dead pose for Kusha.
No, do not make
Like that
Kusha
body,
the
and you
corpse.
just- And you can just put it on the scene.
Do not make the Kusha the corpse in every single case.
Why not?
Alright.
Just the
I need
Family
to see
Guy
who I'm
death
playing
pose.
for this case. Okay, I see who I'm playing for this case.
It's been
Yeah, I
2
pulled it
months
up,
since
too.
Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. I'm so poor. That is, until the day that girl showed up.
February 22nd, 10:02 a.m. Writing Cola offices.
2 days before my birthday.
Oh,
Nice.
Why do I come here to the office every day to water that plant? It's not like I want to work. All right.
Which character is this?
This one's the
That's
science
the-
girl.
I think
Yeah.
that's Emma.
The science girl? Okay, good. I changed right. What is her character like for voice reasons?
Maya, but science.
I think I could do that. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Who are you?
Doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey.
how do you get that wrong?
Oh, bye.
Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
So you are the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait. You're the Phoenix Wright. The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case.
Who got Von Karma on death row?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though.
That's a relief then. You're better than nobody.
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please, I'm out of time.
But
Please, you have to help. It's my sister.
He touched the Maya button. Or she did.
Maya, could it be?
They look in opposite directions when they're sad.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
I swear I remember her name having 2 M's.
What's that called? Mandela effect?
I think so,
Maybe.
yeah.
Scientific investigator? What's science?
You'll learn what science is by using the touchscreen and tab.
Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? Women
No.
in STEM, am I right?
It's just you seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just young?
Young. I'll be 16 years old this year.
Oh, I see. Wait, only 16?
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known at
my age, no less.
God, the problem is we know information about her in later games, and it just makes me sad.
Oh no.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, unpaid intern. I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age, no less.
By the way, I don't mean she's dead, okay? She doesn't die.
I'm thinking about her later and how she eats Pocky, basically.
Great. Another future professional in training. So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife. She wouldn't. Maybe something else, but not a knife.
Oh my gosh.
So it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it. She didn't do it.
I don't care. Okay, so you know how, and you know someone saw her, and we haven't even been to trial yet.
I know she didn't do it. It's a scientific fact.
And there's a witness?
Just talk to her. You have to talk to her.
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring Mia Fey, but do you know a spirit medium?
That's interesting. How would she know Mia?
Also, how do people continue to not know what happened to Mia?
Well, to be fair, she's 16.
Not yet.
Not enough investigative reporters.
But also, her sister?
Okay, her sister should have known. But, so, you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up, then?
Excuse me?
It's frozen.
Yep.
There it goes.
I'm not a child, I'll have you know.
You are a child.
She is. Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I believe investigation should be done scientifically.
Look at this crackpot over here. We live in Phoenix, right, girl? Wanting things done
Don't you?
scientifically. Now we're gonna go get the magic girl again.
The yellow shocked face is very distracting. I keep looking at it.
Sure can't fault her for a lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation.
Touchscreen.
I'll show you when I'm done.
Microphone.
Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. But first this.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person was a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia's a woman.
Now that you mention it, I guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close.
Oh.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, kinda hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. And we just move away!
Also, the
Open mouth, insert foot.
her sister was like, go to Mia if you need any help. Mia told Maya to go to Grossberg if you needed help.
It's true.
Oh, wait.
I wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Okay, this one's Folly.
Go hard. Okay. Oh, this
Okay.
is Folly?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Who's gonna be the guard?
Isaac.
Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister.
No excuses. What did you not want to raise this year,
Saying she still holds this power while she's under arrest? Understood, ma'am.
Whoa, what was that all about?
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing.
Look. I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow. You still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma.
Turned around.
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit.
Not good things.
I'm sorry, what exactly?
I've heard you
is it
suck.
that You do?
My name is Lana. Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
You're a prosecutor?
That's the second one in a row.
2 sisters, 1 a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana, I mean, they're just like...
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Alright, I'm thinking we talk to them before wrapping things up for tonight, or do you guys want to stop here?
I don't mind either way.
Yeah, I'm good either way.
Okay.
There's something you should know from the start.
Which is...
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
Wait, but the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
It was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Well, that's just great. So who was the victim?
An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
By you? I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
I don't have enough money for chicken nuggets.
What?
Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. So you're the chief prosecutor.
That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities, in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
In a nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't.
Lana? What happened to your hand?
Well, to be fair to Phoenix, Lana, you also don't know that Maya is dead.
Yeah, that is true.
Mia.
Yeah, Mia.
Maya's
Sorry, I said,
training,
I accidentally said Maya.
No, kill her.
Yeah, I meant
Maya.
Mia, my bad.
Oh, this old thing? I cut myself by accident. When I stabbed him, that is.
Huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this?
You don't smile. No.
Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey.
I was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Excuse me?
Intellectually attracted, Lana was top of her class in school.
Oh, okay.
Also, she's
They're
gay.
lesbians.
Yeah.
I was the best there was
Now what you do? Oh.
at what I do.
I'm doing pretty good at school too, by the way.
Sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Excuse me?
as you can plainly see, I am admitting to my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
A little bit of stuttering.
It lagged, sorry.
Yeah.
But Lana... Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? It's lagging, sorry. If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
Does this mean I can actually get paid for once?
No.
Oh. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Yes, a request, not a commission.
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this.
I want to say, like, what a power move to just turn around while you're talking to someone.
In a chair.
Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. Something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what.
Flap.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know?
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot.
Edgeworth in the background. I heard that.
She used to be gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that.
First impressions.
What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not.
Yeah, hide things from me. That's cool. Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Oh, okay. Wait, why am I coming with you?
Things off here.
Alrighty.
Why am I here?
Just the supper?
But yeah. You guys ready for Rise from the Ashes?
Yep.
Yippee!
Sounds fun.
Alright.
Are you ready for Baldur's 3 Gates, Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss?
That's gonna be what I'm going to be playing after this. But for those of you on YouTube, this has been your host, Kazar Raspel, as well as the rest of the Tricksters of the Trade, wishing you a good day, night, time zones be weird. Hope to see you in the next video or live stream, and signing out.